Hey guys, Shreyas from Team Digital Deepak and welcome to a brand new video. In this video we are going to see on what are the things that you need to know before buying any web hosting service. In order to build a website you will need three important things: a domain name, web hosting and a content management system like Wordpress. So before we get started, I just want to let you know that this video is sponsored by Hostinger. Hostinger is one of the fastest and the most affordable web hosting service that you can get out there. So let's check out the details of Hostinger at the end of the video, and I also have a crazy discount for you on Hostinger. So make sure you watch this video till the very end. Let me reduce the size of this video and let's get started. So I have divided these things into 5 parts. The first one is types of hosting that you need to know, right? A lot of people get confused between what hosting should they choose. There is something called as shared hosting, there's something called as WordPress hosting, then there is VPS, then there is dedicated and cloud hosting. Forget about the other 3 here because that is something a bigger business or a larger website would need. For this video we'll stick to what is shared hosting and WordPress hosting. So shared hosting will basically have 2 types of hosting in it. Either it's Linux hosting, otherwise it's WordPress hosting. And then there is something called as WordPress hosting, and I would highly recommend that you go with WordPress hosting because the hosting provider or the company that you're buying hosting from would have optimized your hosting and your server, the memory and the other tweaks that they do, the security tweaks and all of that for your WordPress website. If you're using WordPress, then definitely go ahead and select WordPress hosting here. And then there is something called as Uptime Report. So what Uptime Report basically means is that it is the time that your website is available to your users over a period of time. Ideally it should have been 100%, but then it's 100% is not practical. Servers go down for some time, at least some minutes at least in a year. So above 99 is a great uptime, I would say, preferably 99.99, but then 99 is worth it. So then there is something called as price and plans. In this you have to make sure that you go through all of these features and see if it suits your needs. The first one is on how many websites can that server host for you, right? So you have like 5 domain names, then you would need, if you install WordPress in all of these 5 domain names, then you would have like 5 websites running. So make sure you take a look at it. And then there is something called as email accounts, right? There is like, my name is Shreyas, now I have something called as Shreyas@digitaldeepak.com. That's my email account, which is associated with the domain name, right? You need to have a look at it on how much they provide. And then there is subdomains. So certain hosting providers will have a limit on the subdomains that you can use, but I would recommend unlimited or say 100 subdomains. And then there is something called as disk space. The more the better, but in order to balance your budget with the disk space, I would recommend anything above 20 GB to 100 GB is more than enough. And then make sure that your web hosting provider doesn't put any limits on the number of visitors that you get on your website. So make sure that you just check that out, and then make sure you're getting a free domain name. That's like an add-on that you get. If you can get it, nothing like it. And make sure you also get Ssl certificate because pretty much these days it's quite necessary. Otherwise you would see that your website is non-secure on the browser, right? On the Chrome browser. And then you need to check out some of the reviews of these web hostings and make sure the web hosting server's performance is great, because this will indirectly affect your website's loading time, right? And then make sure that the web hosting provider has a pretty good support in place. Like most of the web hosting providers, they have email support, but then I would want you to check out the web hostings that give you like a live chat option, obviously 24/7 live chat option. So what we'll do is we'll head over to our sponsors website, which is hostinger.in, and let's see what they uh, have got for you. So I'll switch to my browser right now. Awesome. Right now we are in the browser, and I've opened the Hostinger website here, and I'll leave the links to the links in the description along with the discount code. So make sure you use both the link as well as the discount code. And the offer is that you're getting 91% discount on any web hosting plans that you take for like a period of 1 year or more, right? So let's see what they have to got to offer. So I'll go ahead and open WordPress hosting here. That's exactly what we are looking for. So I'll wait for it to load. Awesome. So this is the exact page where you should be heading to, and they're claiming that they're giving 99.99% uptime, which is exactly what we are looking for. And let's see, they have four different plans, and I guess the WordPress starter plan and business WordPress plan looks promising. The cost is great, 99 rupees per month, and then it is 220 rupees per month. So they're offering 100 websites on both the plans. Let us go ahead and check all the features here. So you're basically getting 100 websites at an affordable rate. So make sure you do not miss it. And you also have an extra discount, which we'll be talking about very soon. So you have 100 email accounts here, and they're providing 20 GB space with the starter plan, and the business plan they're providing 100 GB disk space, which is like way more than enough. And they have unlimited bandwidth, and this is an excellent feature that they're providing. They're giving you SSL certificate for free. Along with that, they're also giving you a domain name for free. So you can go ahead and purchase any .com, .net, and all of these domains along with the hosting plan. Otherwise, you usually have to buy a domain separately. That's an excellent feature, and they say that it's managed WordPress hosting here, and they have some light speed cache. I guess the speed of the websites are going to be great, and it's also saying that it's WooCommerce ready. So if you are building an e-commerce store, online store, WooCommerce is one of the famous plugins that you can use, platforms rather. So they are saying that it's WooCommerce ready, and the name servers are protected by Cloudflare here. And again, this is an excellent feature to have. Like they have 24 into 7 uh, support, which is always available, and then there is 100 subdomains. This is also an excellent thing to have. And then they are saying that you have weekly backups, and in the business plan you get daily backups, so that you don't have to bother about like taking backup of your system. So any day something happens to your WordPress blog, the hosting has got the backup for you. So let's see what else they're saying, that is optimized for WordPress with 99% uptime, Cloudflare, and light speed, and all of these things. And they're saying that they're available 24 into 7. Let's see what else they've got. They're saying it's SSD storage and not your regular hard disk storage. So I'm guessing the speed should be great. And we have hosted a couple of our websites, our properties on Hostinger, and they're doing absolutely great. We haven't had any issue till date. And let's see what else. So basically, they have all the tutorials uh, on how you can install WordPress and everything, so that you don't have to like go ahead and research too much about it. And they're saying that they're also coming up with the staging tool. So tomorrow, in case you want to change a theme and you want to like do some customization on your blog, you can do it in a staging environment. And once you have done all the customization, and then you can move it to the uh, uh, live update, right? So your users don't get to see that you're working on the customization and everything. The same automated backups, which is absolutely great. So we here at Digital Deepak recommend this
to everybody who is starting out there, because this is something that you're getting for very affordable rates. Plus, they're doing a great job with the features. You're getting domain free, you have good uptime, and all of these things. So make sure you head over to their website and purchase um, WordPress hosting here, and make sure you buy it for at least like 1 year or more than that. I would recommend, because you get extra discounts. And make sure that you're using digital debug link. I'll leave all the links and the discount code in the description below. Make sure you use the link as well as the discount code. Only then the discount of 91% will be available for you. So with that, in the next video, I guess I'll show you. I'll go ahead and buy Hostinger web hosting live, and I'll install WordPress, and we'll do a couple of more things. So see you in the next video. Until then, goodbye.